having elevation when we deploy for our sharpshooters, and it shouldn't be too bad a mission. I look 35 to be honest. I'm 21.
No, you're not. That would make me 19.
No, you can be the age you actually are, but I'm 21. I'm going to be 21 for the rest of my life. Is there any reason to wait for 200% infiltration? It will take another, like, 2 enemies off the mission, basically, Marco Sono. Last week. Not this weekend, but last week. Yeah, last weekend. That's what that's called. Last weekend, Caitlin and I were drinking at a bar, and one of the guys we had been hanging out with all day, who was very young looking, said he could really use a beer. And I asked him, like, how old he was, and he said 23. Like, very deadpan. And I'm a very sarcastic guy, so I, like, interpreted that as him lying about his age to, like, try to suggest that it was okay for him to go to the bar and get beer with us. And so I told him I was 23 too. I'm not sure which one of us was the larger ass. Probably me. Yeah, I think it was me. You're gonna be 15 for the rest of your life? No. Aim for, like, your mid-20s. I mean, honestly, all the ages I've been so far have had something nice to recommend them. I'm looking forward to being a grandpa. I think I will be an amazing grandpa someday. Gonna have to work out how to, like, have kids and convince them to have kids and not have the world die by then. But God, I'm gonna make so many inappropriate, sarcastic jokes at, like, family gatherings. That's gonna be great. That's the long-term plan in my life. It seems like I have other priorities, but ultimately those are all a lie. I still get asked for my ID, Freeper. I mean, it just depends where you go. Some places are gonna ask you for your ID, like, no matter how old you are, because legally you have to have ID on you to be drinking there. And if the popos show up or something like that, they're going to be very upset if the bar has let people drink without ID. So this time we didn't start with elevations, so we can compare the two and see how much difference this makes. We're going to try to get elevation by moving Book of Eons around as a scout and seeing if we can't get up into this building straight ahead of us, I think. It's a little bit tempting to go all the way over here. I wish that I could see into Fog of War better. Because line of play for this is probably, like, somewhere in this direction, so a lot of pods are going to be around here, but not as many pods will be over here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm actually giving myself motion sickness a little bit, trying to show you guys what I'm saying, so I assume it's not very useful for you. Anyway, I think going left is probably going to get us easier. Height advantage is the long and short of it. Some nice calming jazz playing quietly in the background. Sometimes I play jazz. I'm not really into quiet, calming jazz, though. I'm more like a filthy solo or a loud big band sort of jazz listener.
Rolling out. Running.
We try to keep it pretty calm though. There's no reason to get excited all the time.
On the move.
Just some of the time. Is Gatecrasher next mission after this one?
Bien compris.
I think I could win this campaign if I squad wiped here, honestly.
Got it covered.
I'm gonna endeavor not to squad wipe here so I don't have to try to prove that. But I think that we're in a strong enough position in this campaign that we should keep going even if this mission goes quite poorly. It would definitely be hard to win from here if I squad wiped.
Will do. Double time. Get it. Double time. Already there. Okay, je bouge.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Beagle chills out in his PUBG streams though, Walrus. He just really turns up the energy, puts on the show for Thursday Night XCOM. That's why it's such a great show. But not even Beagle can maintain Captain Quick Dog levels of energy at all moments. The red ring around my soldiers is their close encounters range. So I have 2 assaults with close encounters on this mission. And if they take a shot at somebody within that circle, it doesn't cost them an action, basically. They get to take a free shot against somebody within that range of them once a turn. It's a very strong ability. I just reviewed mid-game assaults and I had to try to explain why that ability was so good. Thank you, Guignol.
Oh, okay, that.
Thank you, Guignol, for donating exactly 7 bits. Circle seems utterly pointless to Robo-Jumper. I don't mind it, but I also don't really need it. I'd certainly prefer if I could turn it off when I didn't want to be seeing it.
Moving. On my way.
It's not something that has to be on all the time.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I was playing PUBG last night, Sanctum. I was crushing it. I'm a professional esport in multiple games at this point.
En route vers la position indiquée.
I'm gonna draw the circles around the enemy.
Heading to that location.
The user interface that would make sense for me would be like if I'm moving my assault. This is a shinobi, but if I'm moving, where's my assault? If I'm moving my assault to this tile right here, if I'm in close encounters range of an enemy, the enemy glows or something like that. That would just be a nice way to communicate the information to me that didn't clutter my
Moving.
screen constantly.
This confirmed.
I would like that. It would be nice if you could like mouse over the perk as well and it would draw the circle for you, just so you could sort of visually see how large it was.
Got my eyes on.
I'm on it. Rolling out. Je passe en vigilance. I think I heard something. Moving to
Finally talked the spouse into making proper use of close encounters in Long War 1. AN951, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Is proper use using it on Exalt missions and killing everything at once? I hope so.
Heading out.
Okay. So we still haven't found anything. We've repositioned to a different part of the map. And we're hopefully going to be able to get up into high ground
location confirmed.
and set up sharpshooters without too much trouble here. So the command pod on these doesn't patrol. It stays in the back,
Time to move.
which means I'm only actually fighting 20 enemies.
Running.
And then I'm fighting another 8. But, like, this squad can basically fight 20 enemies without needing any of the advantages that I'm trying to create. If I pulled 20 enemies at once right now, I'm pretty sure this squad would win.
On Overwatch.
Waiting for War of the Chosen for XCOM 2. I'm very excited about War of the Chosen.
Headed there now.
I do not blame you. Vanilla XCOM 2 was a little bit cumbersome, and
Moving to position.
I don't know, just like a tiny bit uninspired.
Moving to designated position.
In some ways, it didn't feel.
Go, go, go.
There were dimensions in which XCOM 2 Vanilla does not feel like an upgrade over XCOM 1. And I feel like War of the Chosen's going to...
Je confirme.
I hope it's going to change that. I'm thinking about some of the mechanics now and wondering.
Picking up movement. Scanning.
This is an HQ assault, dudes, yeah. Assaults are really strong. It's pretty hard for my assaults not to just accidentally kill 20 enemies if 20 enemies pull.
Affirmative. Moving out.
I don't have Ghost Walker. I do have Covert.
Running.
There's no turret up on this rooftop,
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
so I don't have to deal with that. I actually didn't bring a specialist on this one, so I don't have haywires for any turrets
Bien compris.
to activate. I think the music and the maps are both places where XCOM 2... Well, music is always hit and miss in, like, video games, I guess. But the maps in XCOM 2 are such a great example of how the game doesn't really feel like it's an upgrade over XCOM 1. Like, they
Moving to designated
use random map generation, basically, but the way that they do it doesn't actually create maps which are more interesting to replay than the XCOM 1 maps are. The XCOM 1 maps, despite the fact that you play them over and over again, there are actually like 100 of them or something,
Coordinates.
so you don't play them that often. And they're all like really unique and cool and have lots of very specific elements which feel like they were crafted to make for interesting combat. Whereas these are just like randomly generated stuffs. I didn't watch the latest Firaxis Watsu live streams for Wugglepuss because I don't have time to do anything. So I don't do anything, except sometimes I play PUBG while drinking. My one hobby. Tony is here. Tony, can you get the stuff you used to make the Wizard Black Market clip to RoboJumper? He wants to actually make a mod which will put it in my game, like for the Black Market. And I'm pretty excited about this.
Roger that.
Yeah, send him a message. You could send him a message on Discord or on Twitch.
Understood. Moving out.
Please do this for me, Tony. Thank you. Alright, well, we have the high ground. I forget the rest of the 3 movies, but I'm pretty sure this is good for us.
Headed there now. Closing on target position now. Got it covered. On Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I think the biggest indicator of the red circles not being great UI is how many people ask what they are. Brits, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the show. Appreciate the support a lot. Actually, ironically, I like them a lot more once I get close combat specialist on my assaults, which is usually my pick at gunnery sergeant, because
Bien sûr.
your close combat specialist range is the same as your close encounters range, and like I actually want to see how far my close combat specialist range is so that I know like when enemies are crossing over it and getting shot. But like
Moving on
that doesn't
target.
say particularly good things about this UI if I like it better for something that it wasn't designed to do than I do for what it's actually meant to be helping with.
I'm on the move.
In Long War 1, the red circles are only when you select the assault, I believe. I think? I don't remember how Long War 1 worked. Were they around the enemies? No, they were around the enemies, weren't they? Yeah, sometimes that would give me a headache on like missions with 30 enemies.
Scanning.
Hmm.
Confirmed.
A little bit worried about getting flanked.
Scan en cours.
So I think we should probably clear out these buildings. And then as long as we're able to deploy horizontally, we're in a position of great power.
Confirmed. Enemy squad located.
Sure, we can kill those guys.
Moving to designated position.
Probably I meant to like observe them for a while, see what they're doing, learn their desires, their life goals, what excites them and what brings them down. And then like once I truly know my enemy, activate a shredder gun and kill all of them with one action. But I'm just gonna skip most of that and just go straight to the shredder gun part, I think.
C'est tout bon. Got it covered.
Observe and report. Sounds like somebody's been PUBGing. It sounds like a PUBG strategy to me. Ooh, we have drones here to screw everything up. Yep, they screwed everything up. Well, that sucks. Let's bring Book of Eons back a little bit.
It's affirmative.
This would be a great time to have a specialist. And of course I do not. Okay. Well, we're not getting flanked on the sharpshooters, at least. Our sharpshooters may not be able to support killing these 8 guys, but our other soldiers are strong enough to do it.
Moving to Overwatch.
Roger. I've got
Not exactly
On Overwatch. Eyes on the
the best pull that anyone's ever managed in an HQ, but if it's what we get, it's what we get. Oh, they just left. Well, that's sort of disappointing. I just wanted to kill them.
Okay.
I'm a simple man of simple tastes. Holy shit. Oh, I thought this was explosive. This still looks pretty exciting. Back IRC? Backkirk? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the show. Appreciate the support a lot. Okay.
Headed there now.
I really just want to kill them all right now. Like really, really, really. Oh, that's the move. Because it goes through cover. I mean, that would work. I'm just gonna stand here for right now, I think.
On target. Moving to Overwatch. On my way.
On the move.
Stuff's gonna sort of get out of control when I pull here. 10, 12, I see 12 enemies. So there's like another 6 that aren't the command pod that I haven't found yet. But for the most part, I've found everything that's not the command pod. Moon DD2364. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It's not really desirable to fight everything except the command pod all at once. I know I've been saying I think I can do it, but that doesn't mean that, like, I should.
Tout de suite.
Oh, there they are. Okay, so we found everything at this point. Welcome to the dead center of the map. Yeah, no, we actually have found everything except the command pod. So people are allowed to move at the moment. I would not mind a rocket right now. Didn't bring a technical though. Problem is the Shredder Cannon doesn't actually kill any of them. Whatever. Okay, I'm going to hit Oscar Mike, grab some bonus mobility for the turn on those assaults, and we'll Shredder again right here. See what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It seemed okay. Decent damage, 5 out of 7. Yes, I just killed 8 enemies, that's correct. You are correct. Oh, I get to use more of those if I want. That's fun.
Pas de soucis, chef.
Hey, we actually did make it so you can't use running gun and close encounters in the same turn. That's good. Not particularly good for me right at this exact moment, but I'm pleased that that happened. Somebody told me that in the comments on my assault video, and I was like, dude. Apparently the answer is yes. Sharpshooters somehow don't have... Oh, it's because I killed every single one of them. That's why I don't have vision on them. Thank you. Caitlin got me some root beer for my birthday. How's the game going? Pretty well. Not so bad at the moment, I'd say. Just not sure how to deal with him. This dies to demolition, I think. Maybe he runs away. That would be fine.
I'm trusting you here.
There are 2 drones. There are a couple of snakes. Gets us to 17. A slug shot. I don't have demolition.
What's over there? This is going to hurt. Whatever you say.
Okay, there's 1 active enemy. That worked out. Okay, I'll take it. It was alright.
Sit down.
Just gonna overwatch here against drone patrols. Seems pretty likely. Okay, cool. So it often takes a turn, it seems like, for enemies to change which direction they're patrolling in when you yellow alert them. So I guess the snakes and drones like kept doing their regular patrol, and they're now turned around and coming back. But alas, they will be too late.
On the move.
Let's get Sir Wagglepuss set up on Overwatch. I'm gonna go for a 2-turn kill on this officer. We're gonna like go here. Tyler, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Go here, then stand next to him and kill him. Split Book of Eons into good heavy cover. Keep suppressing. I'm gonna wait until the end of the turn to suppress with him. This is really loud. Brass is trying to sabotage the campaign, but I'm pretty sure it won't succeed on this one.
Je dois pouvoir faire ça.
Alright. See you, Walrus. Thanks for stopping by. Not 100% sure what that was. We still don't have more enemies yet.
We okay? That didn't do much.
Well, nice grazes, and we're clear of contact for the moment. We still know we have a drone pod out here, a snake pod up here. Holy shit, we killed a lot of stuff. Is this counting wrong? 8 plus 4 plus 3. I feel like I killed 2 more enemies than that.
What's over there?
Count the corpses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, that's 13. Okay.
I'm on it.
The other pods may have chosen to flank me, which might make the sharpshooters in danger. Try to bring Remy over to cover the left flank. They're like 1000% active.
I'm trusting you here. Roger, holding.
Just don't know where they are.
Come get some.
Come get some. Come and get some.
Not active. 1000% yellow alerted. 1000 alert trying to become active. I found a berserker. And a chrysalid. And another chrysalid. Okay. So we're probably going to have to use a shredder cannon for this because we just don't have enough damage with guns to really deal with it. The Berserker is very impressive and stuff. It's very important that we get to see every single individual frame of its animation. Tune select, go! Thanks for the follow, welcome to the stream. This next frame coming up right here is my favorite one. Oh yeah, look at that, that's great. Okay, so... I'm not entirely sure what happened to the Berserker. I guess we shot it with Overwatch at a moment that was very awkward for it to deal with or something, I don't know. Assault should be able to deal with the Berserker. This is typical like long war assault leverage where enemies will just walk into you, so you don't really have to think very hard about how your assaults are going to work because they just like go where the enemies went. We don't have a lot of damage. We can arc thrower if we fail to kill. Do you ever feel like everything's just in slow motion? Man, this is not a great chance to hit. Oh, we're grazing 31% of the time. How does that work? Actually, how does that work, though? Why do I have 0 crit? And why am I grazing 31% of the time? I don't know. Didn't, though. Crap. I didn't really want to use another shredder this turn, but maybe I will. This is my slugshot assault. Yeah, he'll still have stuff to do. I think it's better to just take this shot and not get the death from above action, but gain Executioner on my Ranger. It increases the chance that the Chrysalid dies, and I'm happy to, you know, not get to steady this turn in order to do that. Huh. Okay, we can deal 4 to 6, but we graze sometimes. We can also just command. And have a 100% chance to kill.
Check it before you get too close.
Avatar starts right at the start of the game, you know? You just don't see it yet because you haven't been in HQ and learned about it. This was a pretty poor time for those to pull. They didn't take yellow alert actions though, which is fortunate for us to be sure. Maybe somebody else should flank the easily flanked one. Oh hey, all of my game sounds stopped. That's fun. Well, who needed, like, all of the games? Oh good, we get to listen to the laser cannon. Well, that's my favorite sound in the... Okay. It's like in Darkest Dungeon when you're fighting the final boss, all of the sounds just sort of drop out all of a sudden to try to make you feel like you're going insane. We'll just pretend that this is deliberate similarly. If it doesn't fix itself next turn, I'll do a save reload. Nice kill. I can just barely hear the sounds of, like, songbirds in the night. It's actually quite beautiful. You have to really strain your hearing a little bit. Okay.
I guess that'll be okay.
That's so weird. Why did you start talking again? Is she gonna start talking? No? Alright. I'm gonna do a save and reload. No longer an official Iron Man campaign, unfortunately. But hey, we did our best. Damn it! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I know Sir Wagglepuss, it really freaked the shit out of me when I was playing Darkest Dungeon. I'm pretty sure that my heartbeat lined up with that sound, like my body had a physical response to it. It was absolutely terrifying. I'm just being sarcastic. It's still an Iron Man campaign.
C'est faisable.
Isn't there meant
Whatever you say.
to be music right now?
Overwatch.
Did it not fix?
Scanning.
Rock the D! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. If you're enjoying the show, appreciate the support a lot, Rock the D. Thanks so much for tuning in. I got really freaked out by my heroes turning into, like, demonic nether creatures as well. Darkest Dungeon is just a really, really
No problem, boss.
well... It's a game which creates a very, very consistent and enjoyable feeling as you're playing it. The ambiance is amazing. How about that?
Scanning.
I couldn't work out how to actually say that in intelligent English because all of my mind was lost in, like, Darkest Dungeon 3 the last time I played it. Give me that cake! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Atmosphere. There you go. Yeah, Nixe. How you doing? You stay up until 1:30 a.m. to catch my stream, Rock the D? Man. I am honored to have you here. Makes me Makes me humbled that I am more important to you than sleep, even though I mispronounce your name. Rock the D.
Seems doable.
I can handle that. On Overwatch. Got it covered.
Got it covered.
Container is floating? Technically, yes. Technically, yes. Welcome to madness. We have found... Is that a single tier 2 drone just wandering around?
Advent troops here.
No. Oh, that's the drone pod from like forever ago. Why is it over there? There are probably 2 drone pods. It's probably a different one.
Hostile target down. Heavy armor.
Wow. So you're up at like 3:30 a.m. having Beagle Rush call you Rock the D?
I guess I'll be
That must make it even more special. I'm happy for you.
missed.
Killed its friend. We played a couple of pretty easy guerrilla operations. One of them got really hairy toward the end, but we made it out okay. And now we're doing a fairly low threat HQ. It's just like 30 enemies total or something like that. It's probably this drone, another pod of 2 drones, and a command pod. That's what I'm guessing right now.
No need to ask twice.
Oh, well, 7 a.m.'s not that bad. 7 a.m.'s like getting up time. It's not the time that I want to get up, but I can handle 7 a.m. if I have to. 3:30 a.m. is tough to function at. Fred, the boss? 8. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Bring that thing down. Thank you. Didn't want to have to deal with that running off into Fog of War.
C'est faisable. Okay, I'll go.
Oh, we found more stuff. Okay. That's, yeah, okay. That's fine. I'm not actually sure I can kill it this turn. I'm pretty sure I don't have line of sight to it with the sharpshooters.
I'm going.
C'est comme vous voudrez.
So let's take cover relative to it. NJ Media Guy 79, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the show. Appreciate the support a lot. There's more of them. Okay, that one we can kill though. Make the game harder by having at least 15 turrets on every HQ. Turrets don't really make missions harder. They make missions more tedious. It can happen that a turret can screw your mission up, like, especially now that they have squad sight. If one pulls in a really awkward way and you just can't deal with it, it can be really bad. But in general, you just like have to spend a really long time to kill them. But when you do kill them, it turns out it was completely safe to do so. Here, I'm not even going to take cover relative to it with Sibo. He has Slugshot in 3 turns. I might just wait 3 turns. I don't know. Running Book of Eons at the turret doesn't seem like a very good plan.
Good to go. Maintaining No problem, boss. Come get some.
Turrets can punish you for overextending. Yeah, that's true. I don't think that overextending needs to be punished more in a mission like this. Like, turtling and camping are by far the stronger things to be doing.
Scanning.
On Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Co-op 3663. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It's like 666, except you split one of the numbers up.
If you say so.
Give turrets, light them up, sentinel, and ready for anything. Is that going to like make this somehow do something?
What's over there?
That sounds generally unenjoyable, and also like I just killed both of them without either of them ever seeing me because they're stationary, and being able to move is good in this game.
No problem, boss. I'm on it.
Wasn't Beta Strike Beta Strike? Do we say Beta Strike or Beta Strike? I mean, we say Beta. Why do I want to say Beta Strike? Oh, because of Beta! Raise your fizzy drinks. Doc10011, thanks for the follow. Thank you for your support, and hope you're enjoying this. I don't know. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I thought that the Beta Strike mod was meant to be like something that was actually being put in War of the Chosen. Like they're having second wave options in War of the Chosen, and that's going to be one of them, and so somebody made it right now so people can play with it in current XCOM 2 if they want.
I'm trusting you here.
I played around with increasing hit point values in Long War 2 a little bit. I didn't love what the game ended up feeling like all that much. I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it.
Negative damage. Enemy is still up. La cible n'a rien.
Not good.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
That's what I do too, Carlos. Generally speaking. I have played a Total War game. Rocket Head. Rock the D, sorry. I know you're very particular about your name. I played...
What?
Are you laughing at me or... Okay, that was
No,
really...
I can't hear you at all.
That was really disconcerting.
I'm watching a documentary about Scientology.
Caitlin's watching a Okay. Caitlin's watching a documentary about Scientology. That's why she's laughing. It's not because I'm making funny jokes. I played Napoleon Total War quite a bit. Not like to a level where I was looking up how the mechanics worked to understand and things, just sort of playing through the game as it was presented to me, and I enjoyed it. It was fun.
I'm trusting you here.
But I haven't played a lot of those games. I find that they sort of meander on for a very long time after I already feel like I've won. Don't like that much about them.
That's how it's done. Overwatch.
Ready to scanning.
I'm on it. Come and get some. Tout de suite.
Just gonna hold positions for a little while Precision Shot comes back up. I didn't like have to use it, but there was also no reason not to use it. Commanderina? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. CM Commanderina. Like Commanderina. Ever played Crusader Kings 2? I believe I have, unless I played Crusader Kings 1 or 3. Is there a 3? I've played a Crusader Kings game. I liked it. It also had like the exact same thing going on, where I felt like I'd won already, but I was still playing the game for a very, very long time. Also, there wasn't actually anything that I was specifically meant to do to win anyway. So like I hadn't actually won, but it was because there wasn't actually a win condition. Anyway, that was my experience with that. I've got 2 shredder guns. Fascinating. Alright, well that should make this quite a lot easier than it would be otherwise. Oh my god, that range is insane. Deal a couple of damage there, you know. Just a couple. You want to sort of rope them in. Don't kill them all at once. Just take it nice and slow.
Already there.
Whatever you say.
Rip them to shreds.
Sloth is probably going to get to shoot someone. Sloth is the name of the like Advent General. If you didn't know. It's a heavy rocketeer. Failed to kill the shield bearer. I did just activate incoming, so I guess the rocketeer doesn't matter that much. I wish that rangers were good. Okay. Shoot there. Great. It's actually what I was hoping for. A 1 hit point mech.
Okay, I'll go. Blinded him.
Three or 4 times, maybe.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Brevo! Thank you very much for your $10 donation. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, huh? I feel like I've heard that one before. I will, attempt to forget that as quickly as possible so that you guys can enjoy watching me lose the campaign somehow. I don't think the hunter drone matters that much, so let's get rid of the mech. I'm not sure the mech mattered that much, because I used incoming. I don't know. We'll get rid of... Let's try a precision shot on the rocketeer. And maybe... Oh, what the fuck? That's just dead? It's just dead? It's just dead! He's just dead. Okay, cool. Well, he's dead.
Hostile target down.
Advanced trooper. Okay, yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Thank you. Wait. Wait, I feel like once was enough.
Only the best.
Technically, I have no way to prevent you guys from just making the entire stream just that clip replaying over and again. I guess that's it. Alright, so we have 4 active enemies, including the fancy leader man, a disoriented future... a few disoriented troopers and the drone. This hasn't seemed...
Incoming over here.
Can't believe you guys are doing this on my fucking birthday. Okay, well that seemed fine. Pretty sure we can kill everything now. Our assaults are in range, right? To get 2 shots off? I think they are. Ocean man.
What's over there?
I used to have so much respect for you all.
That armor's tough.
Terrible name! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, Terrible Name. I hope you're enjoying the show.
It's done.
Okay, Joel. I'm banning you for that one. How do I... Hold on. Where's the ban button? 1 second. Yes, I love you very much too. Thank you very much for your kind wishes.
What?
So we can shoot this guy, then shoot the drone.
Hey, je me débrouille.
Thraxton, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed the show.
That's it. If you say so.
I think I get to both barrels. The general to kill him, probably. Nope, I don't. That's too bad.
That's right.
Thanks a lot, Bress. Thanks a lot. That was flawless. Did we get shot at? Yeah, we got shot at a couple of times. It was just flawless because we got lucky and they missed, really. Quality puppet, thank Quality puppet, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Alright, Operation Righteous Breath has been defeated.
3 or 4 times, maybe.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Revo, thank you very much for the $20 donation. What was it? Like, slow and confident murder. I'm a killer. I'm a killer. I'm a slow killer. Thank you for all of your support, Reva. Zachary Sharp is followed. Thanks for the follow, Zachary. Long watch, independent tracking, or low profile. Oh, it's this fucking level up. I don't want to have to look at that. Don't want to have to look at that. Let's go lockdown. We'll go lockdown there. And we got 3 Illyrium cores. I only got 2 Viper corpses, so I can't actually get free Viper autopsy. Oops. Okay, that's too bad. 174 supply. Lots of alloys and Illyrium. We get an advanced agility, which will probably get plugged into someone. A depth perception. We might need another one of those. 5 data pads. Great. Resistance radio is almost done. Then we'll start building our radio tower in India. We remove a pip from the Avatar project. Hooray! We can pick up a soldier if we'd like, and we have to play this mission, which is vulnerable, putting it at extremely light. I wonder if it's strength 1 now, because we've killed all of the strength in the region. I don't know. Strength 3 vulnerable would have been extremely light too. Yeah, I don't know. I guess there's no way to say. Let's play a smash and grab.